Hello, thank you for watching. If you could subscribe or leave a like or leave a comment, I'd appreciate very much. Thank you very much for watching. So this is a Claas 3050 C plus. So C conditioner and plus is the spreader bar, I think. So I've been now at it now greasing it. There's one hidden grease nipple on here. I had this mower, bought this mower last year, second hand, and I couldn't actually grease it. I found out about it in the manual, and I couldn't actually grease it. So this year I've bought this cheapest 90-degree grease fitting I think could find one. So you have two collars then, spring loaded. I think that's just to keep coupling of it straight with it. And there's a bigger one for the like quick couplers. You press a lever to have it to grab on. So there's two collars there, and it's 90-degree, and you put that on. So see if I can actually get at it now. I'll show you where the hidden one is. Yeah, so we have to take this guard off here, and there's another couple of bits that go around it. See, there's two yokes and a universal joint, but it's a bit of a failed thing now because the nipple, as you can see, is right down there underneath. Won't focus now. You're just about to see the tip, but it is not this side, it's the other side of the joint. So there's no hope of getting at it. I bought this, but it's too thick to go between. There's only a little sliver, I can actually see it. So that joint will have to be until it actually fails. I thought I would, well, that joint, that 90-degree bend was only like a fiver. I thought for a fiver I could save myself some money if I save this, make it last longer then. But yeah, there's no hope to get at it without stripping this off. And most likely strip this off. It's welded there. It's bolted here, but it's welded bottom. Most likely, I guess you have to take that off anyway to get this off. So yeah, there's no way of greasing that. Okay. So this gearbox here, you take this breather off and his dipstick. Then same gearbox then, I'm sure if it matters, but you take this off, and that's the dipstick as well. I'm sure it's probably same oil anyway. So two dipsticks for this gearbox. Then the bed itself, you fold it up, and see the plug there. So it's top at one, then the plug. You fold it up, and oil should come out of that. So it's the level up to here when it's vertical. I'll show the conditioner again, how to check that oil in. So this is a conditioner gearbox, and you take this breather off, and it's a dipstick. It's like the rest of it, and just dipstick essentially. So other than that, it's a belt drive, so there's no gearbox here. So it's one gearbox, two gearbox, that's it really, and it's bearings to grease then. So that's what I liked quite a bit about this. It's quite basic. So I'm saying one gearbox there, well, one for the conditioner as well. There's just a couple of standard sort of bearings, and you see it's quite easy. You could actually take the conditioner off if you wanted, if you're doing whole crop then. So yeah, it's basically just like here now, just a shaft, a couple of bearings in there, pulley, and this just hangs off the end of pulley, so it's quite easy to change this off anyway. So cow farmer Dan was showing his cook's sledge. I think it's a 4x4 or 4x4 column. So this is the remains of ours then. So it's probably a bit older, solid tires anyway. But the front bit's missing. Well, it's probably cut up in bits around here and there then. But the main bit was turned into a feed trough, and it didn't really work anyway. But I think I'll have those barrels off it, and I'll make a nice frame then for standalone one across sort of thing. I'll show grab as well. The grab is actually working and all together then. So here's the grab that goes along with that sledge then. So it's sort of like a soft hands sort of job, has these gates and that closes, grab onto them. You see the gates are spring loaded as well, but giving them. and it's actually single acting ram down there, and the port is right at the front there, so it pulls, pulls inwards then. So it pulls inwards the clamp. Then you got hinges here, and you got spring after the hinges, so that's what makes it go like that, opens out. So it opens out, it's like free flow, and a single acting then to close. But we're quite old, so it was single acting you would have on a tractor anyway, sort of thing, like a diverter valve. So yeah, quite basic thing. I think a friend did use this a few years after the Coxes stopped, because he was doing small wrapped bales then. But not sure how that actually went. I can't remember right when. I think he used it for that job anyway. But I need to put it back in the shed now, and I think I'll keep this anyway. But as I'm thinking, like the small Heston bales, maybe this will be ideal for that. So if I ever get into those. So thank you for watching, and that's it from me for now then.